What's up with it? You watching the Bay Bomber TV? And yeah, today we about to check out this clip from No Jumper. You know what I mean? It's when Jay Diggs responded to JT the Bigger Figure saying like he robbed Mac Dre, pimped his daughter and all that crazy stuff. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, that was kind of wild. You feel me? But let's check out the clip though and see what Jay Diggs was talking about.
Because so here you had JT the Bigger Figure
who I had on recently.
Yeah, I had recently.
I'm sure you had a good time watching that.
Yeah, I loved it. Actually, I'm glad you did the interview because he took back a lot of the lies he said before,
okay.
which was big. I'm still gonna clear up over here. But one of the things that was said that he had said was that after Dre passed away, that I made all this money and I did all this extra shit with his movement, right? And that's not what happened. Let me explain something to you. When Dre passed away, right, we had a movement started. It was called Thea's Nation. So, and we had a plan. Plan wasn't even all the way into effect. The plan was to reach out and grab motherfuckers out the Bay Area and bring them into what was called the Nation, okay? Right as we were starting to calculate that, Dre passed away, okay? Dre's business partner at the time was my little cousin. When Dre Kilo came home, Kilo and Dre started Thea's Nation together, Thea's Entertainment together. They was partners. It was Romp at first. All right, they started that together. So, naturally, his job as a CEO of the company is to keep this little movement alive. My job as his homeboy is to keep the movement alive. And that's what the fuck we did. We reached out. We kept reaching out to everybody in the Bay Area. That's where you got the Mr. Fabs and shit like that.
Yeah.
All them came into the Nation. You feel me? And we pushed a movement. We made Dre face. That's the stamp. That's the record label. You feel me? Everything we pushed, we kept pushing. We made sure we're not going to let Dre name fade away. You feel me what I'm saying? That's something we always did. So we put out projects, the Nation did, with all these different artists for years, pushing this movement. Not Dre music. These were new artists, this me and all these different artists. That was all up under that movement. Now me, I am the honorary, let me say this, I'm the honorary president of Thea's Nation. Thea's Entertainment is ran by Dre's mom. She's the sole owner of that. She owns everything over there. Anything with Dre. If I want to use his face or something, I have to call her. Okay? So he put out these rumors that.
So basically, by honorary, it means like you probably got to holler at him to get to the Mac Drake mom. You know what I'm saying? So that's what he probably mean by that. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, like he will be getting checks and shit. You feel me? But I guess he ain't doing it for the money. He do it for the love, I guess, right? That makes sense too.
I've been putting out all this music, and I left Dre daughter broke, and I took 12 million. First he said his mama too. He said all this stuff. He said his mama, his daughter, all this shit at first in his first interviews. He said we pimping his daughter. He said all kinds of.
I ain't gonna lie, what y'all think about that though when he was going off like that? Because man, for real though, man, he was making Jay Diggs' name sound bad than a motherfucker. I ain't gonna even lie to you, man. And shit, a lot of people bought into that shit. You feel me? I ain't want to believe that shit though. I ain't gonna lie to you. But then shit, he did have Jay Diggs looking like a monster out there, looking like a shady ass nigga. That was pretty fucked up. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Wow, shit. And that's where Wack came with all that. That's why Wack got to saying all that extra shit. He said we had Dre killed, and then we turned around and then killed the niggas that killed Dre. This nigga was just said all kind of shit on the internet. But he was doing it for likes and views because he was getting all the likes and views. He's a good storyteller. He has a lot of stories he tell, and it be truth, and then he put his spin on all the shit. He was here, he did this, he did that. He tells all these stories, and that should be full of shit. But me, myself, personally, let me say this, and I'm saying it on camera, and like I said, that is the CEO of Thea's Nation. Me, myself, personally, I have never, ever got a check, a quarter, for anything with Mac Dre name on it from Thea's Nation, from any production company, any from an empire, from a rap base, from none of his music put out, none of that shit. I do everything I do for this company on the strength that I am part of this company.
So his mom owns his whole catalog?
His mom owns his whole catalog. His daughter is part of that ownership too. You understand what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie, that's what's up though, man, because the record labels do be robbing people, you know what I'm saying? So for Mac Dre to be able to leave his legacy to his mama, man, salute to Mac Dre for that, man. For real.
It's beautiful, because a lot of times it ends up with a label on it, right?
So he came with this story, how is his daughter, how is I'm not taking care of his daughter, how is I'm not doing that? What the hell do you mean, bro? You said it in the first sentence. You said it in the same sentence. He said, oh yeah, his mom owns his catalog and rights, but what about his daughter? What do you mean? His mom and his daughter, if you go on their page, they holding hands together, they taking trips together and all this shit. That's his family. You understand what I'm saying? I don't make no money. I got my own catalog. I got my own label. I've been putting out my own music my own music for 15 years.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Like I pushed this. It's been on my neck for 17 years every day. I could be wearing Cubans. I could wear any goddamn chain.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna keep it real too. Like, you not knowing a person, you don't know like if people can like control that money or hold that money or keep that money. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know Mac Dre daughter like that. You know what I'm saying? Shit, she could be like just go crazy with the bag and spend all that shit. And that shit possible, you know what I'm saying? Cause like shit, some motherfuckers, nigga, they get that money and don't be recouping that shit. That shit gonna be gone. Shit, it's gonna be everything gonna be for nothing. Shit, motherfuckers gonna be back in the hood doing bad shit. So shit, we don't even know the situation. So I ain't gonna lie, we can't judge that shit.
In the world, I keep this because this is the original custom. It's not the original one; it's the third one, but this is the symbol, Mac Dre, that I keep on my neck everywhere I go.
Why'd you get it remade?
Huh?
Why'd you get it remade multiple times?
Just to update it, just to update it different ways.
That's dope though.
Yep, just to keep it. You know what I mean?
No, and I mean I've been close to a ton of rappers who died, and at some point there's always a conversation amongst the DJ, the rappers who are close to him, the family, whatever, which is like, we got to keep their name alive. Whether it's, you know, every time you perform, you do a segment out of your set where you play their songs, shit like that. So, I mean, you guys doing that and then people trying to like make it out like it's some evil shit is kind of crazy because that's what everybody does when someone passes.
I ain't gonna lie. I still play Mac Dre to this day. You feel me? Shit, Mac Dre was the nigga, man, especially them Thiz days, man. You know what I'm saying? When niggas was thizzing all day, every day, you feel me? It was a real era, man. You know what I'm saying? That shit ain't fun no more, though, man. You take the wrong thing, you might be up out of there. You feel me? So it ain't fun as it used to be, though. But them was some fun days. Let me know what's your favorite Mac Dre track, too, man. Hit them comments.
The flip side of that. Now, if we would have just been pushing Thiz and then still making all this music, they'd say, "Oh, now y'all gonna forget about Mac Dre."
Exactly.
Now y'all gonna but because everything we do in the name of Mac Dre. That's what it is. We are Mac Dre's Thiz Nation. That's what they say. Mac Dre Thiz Nation. So it's up to us to keep his name alive. You can't come to the Bay Area and do a show and not say rest in peace, Mac Dre. Drake, where Mac Dre straight just was out there last month. Every time. You feel what I'm saying? And that's because we make sure that you know that this is our legend over here. You feel me? It's my kids, that generation, they know about Mac Dre because of us. Mac Dre, all these kids is in hip hop right now. They wasn't around for Mac Dre music. We had to keep it in their face.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
And that's hard to do.
We've been having Mac Dre Day for 17 years.
I ain't gonna lie, too. That Too Hard for the Radio, you know what I'm saying? That song was so hard until like we knew who Mac Dre was, like all the way from back then, you know what I'm saying? Especially in the Bay, you feel me? But then when he started coming out again with all those mixtapes and the Thiz stuff, you know what I'm saying? He went crazy with that too. I remember watching the I think Trill TV, possibly it was something like that. But yeah, he had the little show and everything, like DVD, you know what I'm saying? It was lit too. That shit was funny than a motherfucker.
His mom does a big Mac Dre Day every year with Live Nation. His mom and his daughter sit up like presidents and watch their show every year while he's trying to speak about what they got going on. And that's why she burnt that cover, because he's speaking out of he just making up shit. He told a story about he sent somebody to beat up some dude that she was messing with, and I'm like, none of that shit is true. None of that shit is true. And that's how JT is. Where anybody that know him, know he's burnt every bridge he's crossed. If you listen to every story he got, every bridge he's crossed, he's burnt it with somebody.
But you feel like he cleaned it up a little bit when in the interview that I did with him? Where
he cleaned some shit up that he started. He cleaned some shit up because he had literally had people in my inbox. So how could you do that to Dre? The back door on the back door. Like little people was literally thinking that me and my little cousin had something to do with setting Dre up.
I ain't gonna lie, for with JT though, like JT had just had that situation where he almost damn near died. I ain't gonna lie. So like his mom probably was playing tricks on him, you know what I'm saying? I remember them lives being lit too. I think like shit, that nigga was just going through it, you know what I'm saying? Just had a baby, nigga going through it, got popped, you know, damn well he wasn't gonna be able to fight nobody that he was calling out and shit. Like shit, nigga, your stomach fucked up like that. You ain't tussling with nobody. You know what I'm saying? You got to use your core, nigga, to tackle a motherfucker. So I'm pretty sure that nigga wasn't gonna fight nobody or nothing. But then, like, with him feeling like double teamed or whatever, triple teamed, you feel me? Feel like the Bay was against him or whatever. I can see him like all tripping out and shit and probably start making up shit to get niggas. You know what I'm saying? But it really ain't no excuse to be lying at the end of the day, though.
Who closest people in his co-defendants, the people that ride the hardest for him in the world. You feel what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck are you doing?
I don't see that on me. That's
like,
weird.
What the fuck
you wear the
nigga
face on your chest every day.
Every day.
And on your arm. Is
not to mention, I had never been to Kansas City a day in my life. I'm fresh. I was still on federal probation.
That's why I asked you, how is that being there?
Yeah.
That's why I asked him that earlier,
Yeah, I was on federal probation. So I went to Kansas City and started developing relationships with Kansas City niggas the day after. Like, I flew out there on some other shit.
I need everybody to check out No Jump.
I ain't gonna lie, that was crazy, man. JT was dirty for that, man. Straight up made JT name sound bad. I ain't gonna lie. I thought J Diggs was like shady. I ain't gonna lie. That shit sounded fucked up and believable. You know what I'm saying? That was a crazy interview. You feel me? Man, JT was kind of shady for that one, man. I ain't gonna lie. But what y'all think about it, though, man? Let me know in the comments. Like, share, and subscribe. Till next time, Big Bama TV. Peace.